Once upon a time, in the azure depths of the coral sea, lived a big golden fish named Glimmer. Glimmer wasn't just any fish. He shimmered in the water like a living sunbeam. His scales, all 50 zillion of them as he liked to boast, gleamed and glittered, making him the envy of every sea creature nearby. One of Glimmer's favorite places in the whole wide ocean was a vibrant red coral reef. This reef was as red as a giant strawberry and teeming with life. Tiny colorful fishes darted in and out, sea turtles glided gracefully, and octopuses performed their own wiggly dances. Each day, Glimmer would swim to the reef to meet his pals and learn new things. There was Timmy the turtle, who always had the best jokes. "Why don't oysters donate to charity?" "Because they're shellfish," he'd say, and everyone would laugh. There was also Ollie the octopus, who could change colors and blend into the coral. Glimmer was fascinated by Ollie's ability to hide even when playing hide and seek. But Glimmer's best friend was a little seahorse named Sally. Despite being so tiny that Glimmer could hardly see her sometimes, Sally was brave and always full of curiosity. One sunny day, Glimmer decided he wanted to know why the coral was red. After all, he'd been visiting the reef for as long as he could remember, but he never understood what made it glow so brightly. "Why is the coral red, Sally?" Glimmer asked, fluttering his fins. Sally twirled around a piece of the coral thoughtfully. "That's a great question, Glimmer. Let's go find out." They swam together through the labyrinthine reef, passing parades of parrotfish and cautious crabs. They encountered Professor Puff, an old pufferfish who knew everything about the ocean. "Ah, the red coral." Professor Puff puffed up a bit, making himself look even more scholarly. "The coral gets its color from tiny algae called zooxanthellae. These algae live in the coral's tissues and help the coral produce food through photosynthesis. The red pigments help them absorb sunlight better." Glimmer's eyes widened in awe. "That's incredible. So the coral and the algae are like best friends." "Exactly, my boy," said Professor Puff, nodding sagely. "They help each other survive in the ocean." On their way back, Glimmer and Sally chatted excitedly about what they'd learned. They decided to share this knowledge with everyone at the reef. Glimmer even got Timmy to make a joke about it. Why did the algae get along with the coral so well? Because they had great chemistry. That evening, as the sun set and the reef glowed even more brilliantly, Glimmer realized something important. The beauty of their ocean home wasn't just about how it looked, but also about all the wonderful friendships and teamwork that made it possible. They spent the night celebrating their brilliant red coral reef with laughter, stories, and Ollie's color-changing performances. And from that day on, Glimmer always felt a little extra proud whenever he saw that bright red coral, knowing the secret behind its dazzling color.